Alright guys, so it's me again, King. I am in the front of the house now, and things here are kind of scattered. I'm trying to get things organized and fix some stuff. This is my raised garden bed. I actually just should take all these things out and put my greens here, because greens like to have light but not really direct sunlight, otherwise it will cause them to bolt. So in the next few days when I'm off for a week, I will go ahead and clear this out. um, got a whole bunch of stuff. These are Guam onions. I really need to put them in the ground already. um, this is not neon shard, but this is what do you call this, rhubarb. I need to plant this in the ground. Now, just so you know, the leaves are toxic, but the stalk is what you eat. And if you've not had a rhubarb before, it's really interesting. This is my cherimoya, my multi-graft cherimoya. Added this stuff here March 8th, so it's a little 8 days. So we'll see if any of these guys take, and I'll have multi-variety cherimoya. Let's see, I got some more Djibouti kabas up here in the front. They're just here really getting some afternoon sun. Here is my ice cream bean, hydroponically Kratky, no air stones, lots of new growth, new roots pushing through. This guy is little, maybe a year old now from seed, so we'll see if I can get it to fruit in this year. Got some peppers back there, miracle fruit. This is a green tea. Salvaged it from a buddy, Andy. Still hasn't really pushed through, so I added new soil, so we'll see what happens. This is my cherimoya. This is, I believe, a Lucida variety. And here's another honey heart variety that I grafted. And if you actually look, looks like it may try to push. And this is actually the honey heart scion that I cut, and it's pushing through too, so I doubt that this will root because they don't really root. Got some seedlings here. Most of these guys are Grumichama. It's a tropical cherry. This is my Muntinja Calubara, otherwise known as Aratiles, Jamaican cherry. Some plumerias, my hydroponic setup, volunteer tomato. I believe this is a Brad's Atomic Grape tomato. More seedlings. These are Scotch bonnet peppers. Look them up. This is soursop and another soursop. Figs are finally waking up. I tried to graft it when it was dormant, and obviously it didn't take. So this is a panache fig. Pitangatuba star cherry. This is Aratiles Muntinja Calubara. This is yellow Aratiles. This is a red Djibouti kaba. I planted in ground a couple months ago, or maybe about a month ago. If you didn't know, watch my other videos. The fruits grow on the trunk, so you won't really see anything up here on top. This is, it's a tomato-esque tropical bambona. This is a Hakip lychee, starting to bud out. I have one in the back as well. This is my scarecrow, freaks people out. This is Yacon, Peruvian apple. It is a ground apple, and this one I actually need to go ahead and put in the ground so it can grow and produce. I'll put it in a raised bed that I have. This is a Chinese pink celery. We try to eat some, but the dogs love to eat this, so we chop it up into pieces. They don't like really the leaves, so we chop that up and then chop the stalks and add it with their food, and it gives them appetite and they eat all their food. I put a whole bunch of compost and worm poop and castings, so we're trying to get this raised bed all worked up. Got some volunteer flower bulbs. Forgot which. I think this is a tiger lily. And these are my compost. I need to go ahead and add them on here. And what I do is when I add the compost, the roly-polies, the pill bugs, actually leave the seedlings alone because they eat stuff. They primarily eat the dead stuff. But if there's nothing dead for them to eat, guess what they're gonna eat? They're gonna eat your seedlings. So I give them food. So it's an equal balance. This is a pepino melon. Lots of flowers, but you also see the leaves are white, and that's because they're infested with spider mites. And so it's pretty much a battle. It's a race to time to see if I can get fruit or if the spider mites can kill the plant faster. So we'll find out. This is longan. Which variety? No, this is a lychee. Mauritius lychee. It's the more vigorous lychee. Good producer, good fruit. Hopefully this can produce fruit in the next 3 to 5 years. Blueberries, love blueberries, but I'm sad because as many flowers as there were on here, that's it. I have like 10 fruits. This guy maybe another 10 and so forth, and yeah, I mean not too many set, but you know the plant is still small, so we'll see what happens. Take out these weeds. Kale. We're big on kale, so planted some kale. The one at my mom's house have been growing for like the last 6 years, and so my mom just chops it off and it regrows. So passion fruit volunteers, some cherimoya volunteers. So this right here is the Gynera procumbent Ashitaba, Filipino Ashitaba. Longevity spinach is what it's now known as. Just go ahead and grab a few leaves, throw it with your smoothie, and you're good to go. Get the weeds out. And here's the other raised bed I've been working on. Ahi limon pepper. I had this last year and it survived. You see I have more kale here. Sweet potato, talbos ng kamote. I forgot what kind of sweet potatoes in here, but you know I primarily harvest it for the leaves. But now tubers, sweet potatoes are actually out of the store because people are gathering it for the rationing, I guess we can call it, because they store well. Some volunteer tomatoes. This one is called Brad's Crazy Cherry, and you can see like each flower there's like 40, 50, and so this is what it's gonna turn out. My neighbor has been harvesting some. Then over here is my coffee tree. I have about 5 or 6 of them. A couple of them are producing age. You can actually see right here some coffee berries. Strangely enough, I don't get much flesh from this. You just bite it. Oh, this one actually has flesh. So this is a coffee berry, and then people they gather the seeds and roast them and grind it, and you have coffee. Lemon balm. Yeah, not much flesh. And then you get the seeds. So this is the front yard. That is stevia. This actually dies out in the winter and then regrows when it gets warmer. I've had this guy for 6 years. This is not lemongrass. Lemon balm is over there. God, I forgot what this was. I forgot. Anyways, I'll write in the description if I feel like it. So this is the front, guys. Hopefully things can look better as days get warmer. It's Italian fig I-258. Oh, real quick. Ha! It's been raining again. Guess what we got? Snow.